Shalom, brothers and sisters. So it turns out Rishi Sunak can do a full about turn and maneuver quite well. Maybe he's a dancer. So after the threats from Russia, this article came out. These morons are pushing us towards World War III. Sunak backtracks after UK defense chief wants to send British troops to Ukraine. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was forced to clarify the UK's stance on sending troops to Ukraine after newly appointed Defence Secretary Grant Shapps unveiled ongoing discussions about expanding the UK-led training programme for Ukrainian troops and potentially sending British instructors back into the country, while offering Kyiv unspecified naval support in the Black Sea. After a visit to the Salisbury Plain training ground on Friday, Shapps told The Telegraph, "I was talking today about eventually getting the training brought closer and actually into Ukraine as well." Realizing that he probably does not want his government to end in a mushroom cloud, Rishi Sunak quickly backtracked Sunday. He said he wanted to make the situation absolutely clear. So he's obviously speaking now to Putin, explaining that Shapps did not mean British soldiers would be deployed in Ukraine during the conflict with Russia, claiming there was some misreporting of comments by the Defence Secretary Shapps, who floated the idea. He did, however, say the UK has been training Ukrainian soldiers on British soil for a long time. According to the Prime Minister, the Defence Secretary actually meant that it might well be possible one day in the future for us to do some of that training in Ukraine. But that's something for the long term, not the here and now. There are no British soldiers that will be sent to fight in the current conflict. That's not what's happening, he insisted. So hard reverse on all of those statements. I think there's probably a directive out now that newly appointed people in the military are not allowed to speak to any press because these things are going to go south fast, and he has to play catch up and try and reverse and walk back statements that can see mushroom clouds going where they shouldn't go. Interesting times when tensions are so high and everybody's finger is on the trigger. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.